Welcome back, everyone. We have a pretty interesting and busy week that is coming up on NVDA, especially has earnings, and we have a new sales data coming out on Monday morning. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, not so much, but on Thursday, we have initial jobless claims, and Friday is our PCE. So that's going to be pretty important stuff that's going to be happening this week. We might have a last, rally left here as well, the last melt up that you can say it, but we will see what comes our way. And let's look at some charts that I am watching. I'm also going to review some of the things that I talked about last week, so you guys have an idea and keep those things in mind, because this week as well I have about 10-12 new stocks that I want to go over. So please make sure that you are marking those levels and watching them, because majority of these did play out last week very well. So let's get into it. Let me share my screen. Okay, so let's talk about SPY here. We did reach into our 645 area, ended up giving us a small rejection here, but we could see a little pullback and then continue. Now we want to watch and make sure that 642 holds. As long as we hold 642, we do have a room to continue and make all-time highs, especially NVIDIA could help do that with their earnings. And again, 642 is what we are watching. If we start to lose 642, then we can target the same areas that we were watching last week. Otherwise, up to the upside, we could see a small consolidation the first few days and then continue to move higher. So that's what we are going to be watching on SPY. And let's look at some of the names I am watching for. Actually, let's go over the list we had last week. VIX, that was first chart that I shared. We did move about $12. Last Friday's close was at 124. We're currently sitting at 132 kind of area. So that was a nice move. Lulu also gave a nice move. We do have a leaps on this name. We got about $7 move on that one. TTD did give you a nice pullback for an entry. We're roughly up about $3, and I think still has a room for this one to go. HIMS didn't really do what I thought it would do, but again, it's still holding a key area above 40. We never lost below 40. So I still think it has a room to continue to the upside as well. This is a name I'm definitely watching this week. eBay, and that had a nice pullback, but still sideways price action here. It could break out and continue to the upside. Otherwise, we can look for some pullback to the downside. Next is Lilly. This was a very nice trade. We actually captured this on Friday, and then it continued to make a move into this gap, and still this gap hasn't been filled. So this was a nice move from 685 to $711. So that was a nice move. This one was, I know some of you captured this, almost $26 move on this name as well, from 850 to 886, and contract moved very well. Airlines, I am gonna go over some of the airline names as well. I do have a new one added into my list, but this one I think still has a room to continue to the upside as well. So any pullback, as long as we hold above 1226, I think this can continue to move higher as well. Raven, we have shares on this name, and I think this one is behind, and the monthly chart on this name also looks very, very nice. I think this is just getting started, and if you don't have shares, definitely I would look into it. That's a nice hammer candle on the downside of it, right out of the demand zone with the volume. This is definitely looking beautiful. I might look at for our challenge account as well. The next name is KHC. This one hurts because this was part of our challenge account. I never got the entry and then I completely forgot to look at it. It came back to our entry and it is moving very nicely. Actually, September, historically, from seasonality point of it, it's very bullish for KHC. So this definitely has a room to continue to the upside as well. More. This one broke out of this box that we were waiting to see if it's going to break up or down. It did break above. I think this is it. It might not have more left into it, maybe a little bit more to $70, but I think this name could see a nice pullback as well. So something to keep an eye on. CRM was our next trade. CRM moved very nicely. It still has a gap that it needs to fill to the upside. So we could see this gap fill. Flow has been pretty steady on this name as well. So any pullback, as long as it doesn't now lose below 240, it's a good place to look for an entry as well. Next is INTC. You know, this was one of the names that we were in before all the flow drama started. This was our stop loss. We had already made an entry. And then that same day, actually the next day, we saw this breakout and the news came out of it. Our trade was purely based on the chart. So this was very nice, ended up hitting TP2 and continued to move higher. However, on this name, I did end up getting early. I thought it was gonna reject the gap and not continue to the upside, but then the news came out of it once we had closed it, just to, you know, for transparency reasons, I thought the gap was gonna reject on it. But in a nice move overall, this one still has a room to go. We just made a morning star pattern on the daily. And if you look at the four-day chart, looks very nice, very nice. Retest of it and continue to break to the upside. If we can flip this supply zone, $30 is looking very doable on INTC. Okay, next is KTOS. We were looking for a downside. It did pull back and then held this demand zone and moving to the upside as well. AI, this name is definitely behind, has a big gap to fill as well. I would definitely look for shares on this name, and as long as we don't break below 1650, I think this could continue as well. 2-day looks very nice. If we can see more volume come in, again, 1650 should be your stop loss, and this gap fill would be very nice on this as well. Very nice breakout of the evening star pattern as well. NVO was another name that we were watching. This one moved very nice as well. So Friday, where close was at 52, we are sitting at $56, almost 57, so a little over $4 move on these contracts as well. Okay, so that's from last week. Some of the names still has a room to continue to the upside, so keep that in mind. Now, before I jump into my new list of swings that I am gonna be watching, I'm gonna quickly go through the names that we trade kind of every day. Apple, as long as we hold above 224, this definitely has a room. I've been saying it, you know, back when we were in this zone, that Apple is behind. Apple has a room to go. I'm looking for 250, 252 area. I do have leaps on this name as well. Next is Amazon. Amazon was another name that was behind. Very nice pullback. We captured our first move and then nice pullback. And if you go back, we've been holding 220. This was a perfect pullback to 220 and then bounce from it. Another morning star pattern on it. And this could continue. Once we clear 230, you can easily target the top of this 236 area as well on this. Next is actually Baba is a name on my list. I think China names are gonna continue to move higher. So any pullback on Baba, we did have this one for our challenge account, and which moved very nicely as well. So we're definitely looking for this to Small pullback, even if we can fill this gap, I would not mind taking a trade, and you can use the same levels that I gave you for a challenge account. Those are still in play as well. Next is, let's go, where do we want to go to? FSLR, I think this one is, ever since I came back and I've been talking about leaps and stuff, FSLR has been in my list. This demand zone never broke below. We never flipped it. I'm still in my leaps, and my leaps are up very nicely. I think this name still has plenty of room. My final target on this one is 250. We're already up $100 on it from the bottom, and it's continued to move higher. It's hit 202, and I still think I want to take my final take profit into this supply zone, which is the 250 to 265 area. So something to keep in mind as well. Next is Google. Again, I've talked about this name pretty much every video that Google was behind. We got a nice move. I still don't think Google is done. I think we're going to see another all-time high on it into 225. As long as we can break 210, we could, with the NVIDIA earnings, this one could continue to move higher as well. Let's see what else. Lulu, I think I talked about Lulu already, moved very nice morning star pattern on it as well. This was another name we took on our challenge account. Very nice move on this one as well. The levels are still in play. Any pullback, this is a very, very nice entry for, again, as long as it has a pullback and we hold above 1250. Definitely monthly and weekly looks good as well. I think there was another name. I never got filled on it, and then it had a pullback, so I didn't take it, but Ford definitely looks good. Very nice setup on this. Any pullback, as long as holds now $11, could continue to move higher, but it can still hit our TP2. What else? MicroStrategy, do like the back test of my trend line, and it is looking good as long as breaks 360, move to the upside again. Many names have a morning star patterns. This one did see some bullish flow as well, so could continue to the upside. 400 seems like doable. Netflix is another name that is on my this week's watch as well. 3 days inside, and if we can hold above 1200, an ideal entry is break off 1220 and continue to move higher, 1235, 1240, and this one has a plenty of room to continue to the upside as well. So a name I will definitely be watching to do some day trades on it as well. Do not mind taking a swing on Thursday, capturing the move on Friday. Usually Netflix does tend to move on Fridays as well. Okay, NVIDIA, everybody's watching this name. We are in it, did hit our stop loss. I did not get out of it. A reasoning behind when I took the trade, it was that I was okay with taking the loss. Okay, so, and I'm a very small position, not too big on it. And this is in our challenge account. And since we were also following a little bit of the flow and we were completely okay with the taking a stop loss, I did not cut because I want to capture the earnings in it. So this was a very nice back test into our golden zone. And as long as we can recapture this 180, this could continue to move upside. And I do have a target of 200, and earnings can do it. But again, please keep in mind, earnings can go either way. Okay. Next is Open. We've been in shares from $1.50. This is beautiful looking. Let's see if this supply can get flipped. This could easily see $7. We got paid very nice on Open as well, and it still has room to continue. I'm still holding my shares, and I plan to hold them. We will see how we play out. This is supply zone. Did see plenty of bullish flow on this name. It could continue. Another name that we have had shares for a while on this name. It's been bought. this name was into the, I think I was down a bit too. But I think my entry is somewhere $1.40 or $1.42, somewhere in this area is my entry. And this is a name that saw a lot of flow, and the chart looks, if you go review on your own, very similar to open. And this could be behind, and it could continue and give you that $5 move. And the flow was very, very bullish last week on it, and it still has a room to continue upside. And then another name is PDD. We did capture about 300% on this name as well, and nice bounce out of our optimal entry and golden zone, plus 4-hour displacement was perfect. And I think this one still has a room if it pulls back and fills this gap. And as long as holds above 124 or even 120 area, this could continue to higher. Somebody knows something on this name for earnings. The flow has been just ridiculously bullish on it. Again, that could be a capture for the retail traders, and PDD dumps actually. So just be careful. We capture the move beforehand. Anything I'm holding, it's basically house money. So if I do end up taking earnings doesn't do anything, it's not gonna hurt me because it's completely runners and house money. All right, next is Tesla. I am watching Tesla for sure. I think Tesla is setting up for something good to the upside as well. Very nice volume that came in, and this was my entry. I did take it in my larger account at the end of the day as well, but I would not mind any pullbacks on it. And for an entry again, Tesla breaks 350. This is a demand zone that has not been tested. So I'm definitely eyeing this to continue at some point. So I bought a lot of time on my contracts. Okay, let's look at some new names. LUVE. Why am I saying E? LUV. So Southwest Airlines. Airlines do look bullish, and this one is definitely behind and has a gap to fill to the upside. God, I talk a lot. Oh my God. Okay, I'm trying to squeeze everything within 30 minutes. I think that is still probably gonna go over. Okay, looks good. Next is QUBT. Some of you are already in this name. Very nice morning star pattern. As long as this one holds $15, I think this is going to continue to the upside. Easy target to $17 to $18. Very easy as long as you buy time on it. Disney is another name. I never got filled. This one was another for our challenge account. I actually never got filled on this one. It hit our TP2. Any pullback, fill this gap, turn back up. I think Disney is behind. Disney's gonna easily see 120 to 124 area. Does have a fresh supply zone above here as well. So if we can go test that, that would be awesome. KMB, another new name. Thanks to Benita for finding this one. Definitely looks good. As long as we hold 130, we do have a supply that has not been tested before. I would love for it to target this 140 for my runners as well. I will be looking for an entry on this name. POST, another name found by Benita. Would like for it to hold 40 to 42 area and continue to move upside. We do have a gap to fill here as well. So we'll like that. Let me just check the 4-hour. We could see a pullback into 40, 42 area and then jump into it. That would be a perfect displacement and then break out of it. So for sure, a name that is gonna be on my watch list. And looks good as long as we hold 15. Smaller names that are under 30 bucks, look for shares. Just to be on the safer side where market is, look for shares. This definitely looks really good. As long as now, I would say we hold above 1380, this could continue to the upside as well with target of 1850. Next is Netflix. I went over RKLB, another name, very nice morning star pattern. Flow is bullish. We could continue as long as we break above $45 first. That's when I would look for an entry or back test of the $40 to $41 and 4 hour holding the candle and then turn around. This could make a new all-time highs into the $56 to $60 area as well. Okay, next is Walmart. On earnings, they did dump. Would not mind a pullback into the $90 to $92 area and then looking for a leap on it. I'm not a buyer where it is, but something I'm gonna watch to see if breaks 95, target to 90, 92. I'm not taking a put either, but I am gonna wait for it to pull back into this zone somewhere into the 90s. As long as it holds above 90, I am interested in buying leaps for it to turn back up. Okay, NEO is another one on, it has made a move, but with the China names looking at getting some good flow, does have untouched supply, could easily see 7 to 850 on this one as well. Again, shares your best bet. I've been in this shares somewhere here. I think $3 is probably my average, and I'm still holding this one. FSLR, I already went on it. Exxon is another name I'm watching. Do like the breakout as long as we hold above 105. I think this could start to now make higher lows on it. I would prefer to see that. I think this does look like a nice trend line as well. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a back test of this trend line and then continue to the upside as well. Next, did I go over this? I don't think so, I did. QS, do like it is in my back test of a golden zone. I do like the 4 hour displacement as well. This one definitely looks really good. I would look for some shares on it if you don't want to be in options. Has a lot of untouched supply zone to the upside. We got a gap above here as well, so shares are stress-free to hold. So definitely I would be watching this one, and you could, as long as if you want a stop loss, I would put my stop loss to be somewhere in the $7 area. So if anywhere pull back, this is looking really good. I think the monthly even looked really good when I was checking. Yeah, monthly looks a real nice inside candle. We still have 5 more days left to go on it, and this could give you a nice move as well. Weekly is setting up nice with the hammer candle, so keep an eye on it. Unity, this is the name I've talked about quite a bit as well, and I think this has a lot more room to move as well. It has rejected this supply zone a few times now, so this is a used zone. So every time we have come, it's rejected. I would wait patiently, let it break 40, flip this supply zone, and then continue to the upside on it. It does have more zones on the above side that are unused, so we could target first 43, 44, and then 45 to $48. However, I would only buy if it can break above 40 and hold on the 4 hour candle before you jump into it. Okay, next is I think this is a flow trade, PBR.A. Never traded this name, but damn, the flow I saw looks very bullish on it. But again, I would buy shares because it is a smaller stock. If not, look for some 2026 contracts on it. It does have a gap to fill. Buyers are definitely present in this name. That column candle has very nice volume, and weekly looks good. I love finding hammer candles on the weekly, so that definitely looks good as well. The other name is silver. This might be done actually. This might see some sort of a pullback on it as well. So I would, it is in a supply zone. As long as we don't clear above this $36 area, definitely a name I would look for 2026 puts on it as well. Okay, this is it from me. Let me see, stop sharing. Okay, if you guys have any questions, leave a comment, and please mark your charts. Some of these trades are looking really good. Any questions, feel free to ask in the Discord. Again, this is for educational purposes. If you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe and like the channel. And I will see you on the live trades tomorrow morning. Thank you and have a great rest of your Sunday.